This is Dirshu MB as we continue Hilchais Zimun, concluding Siman Kufstadi Gimel today, Baruch Hashem. We pick it up by Sif Vav. Says the Mechaber, Sholish Chabura Shayakol B'chol Achas. Highlighter not working. Here we go. Shalosh Chabura Shayakol Achas Arba. 3 groups of 4 apiece. Upirish Echad Mikol Chabura, and 1 person from each group leaves. V'nitztarfu LeChabura Acheres. So we have 3 groups of 4. And 1 person from each of those 3 groups leaves and creates a 4th group of 3. So now we have 4 groups of 3. And those 3 remainders in each of the original groups, we'll call it group A, B, and C, that originally had 4. 1 of them left and created group D, which now has 3. So those original 3 groups make a Zimun. Parach Zimun meinayu kivan shechavreim izemnu. So now it's a fascinating entity. Now group D, even though there's 3 people sitting in group D, and they seemingly are like, wait, we have a Chi of Zimun. We learned in Siv Hey that once you have a Chi of Zimun, it remanifests itself when you get together. But says the Mechaber, but if your friends were Mizamin, if your original group was Mizamin, you lose your Zimun. Fascinating. Only 3, and 1 left before the Zimun, and they got together. And then a new person comes and creates a Zimun with the original groups. So a fascinating entity we're learning today, that when the group that you were originally part of is what defines if you have a Zimun. And therefore, if your original group was Mizamein, you lose your Zimun. Says the Ramah, 3 groups of 3 people. It's usher from each group and to make 1 big Zimun. Why? Because then the 2 people left, so they're losing. You're effectively causing them to lose a Zimun. Then 1 is allowed to leave and make a Zimun, and the ones that are left will make their own Zimun. Says the Mishtabura Sivkatan Lamed Gimel. Parach Zimun meinayu, because your original group benched. Was a davka yachtav. Says Mishtabura, is only if they didn't eat afterwards together. Then mitzaref. If they did eat, then they have a new kviyus. It's not daim to sifei. Sifei was, if you answered a Zimun, then even if you eat again, it doesn't help. However, over here we're saying, if you got together, you didn't make a Zimun yet, and then you're mitzaref, then it would help. Then you're mitzaref by eating more, then it would help. Continues Mishabur, Sivkat Lam David, Kivich Chavreim Zimnu, Ayin Bir Allah. Sivkat Lam Hey, Uba Echad, Hainu Echem and Ashok comes, and there's 2 people sitting there. He eats a little bit and he combines with them. Even only have to 1 group, and then it's over. There's only 2 people left. There'll be no Zimun. However, if we have, says the Ramah, groups of 3, or groups of 4, excuse me. Party, they're allowed to have 1 person leave and create a new group. If they weren't originally together, then what? Continues Mishtabura. As we've seen, you have a chiyuv to bench in your original place. For a moment, let's look at the Dirshu, note number 34. Says the Dirshu, mutter li parid. You're allowed to separate. When it's 3 and you're not allowed to separate, says the Rivers Ephraim. Let's say you want to leave. You want to leave to get together with 9. You want to leave to get a Shem Hashem. Still, which really just drives in the fact how far one is not allowed to cause someone to lose their Zimun, which is part of the reason why it's very heavy-handed for one to leave a zimun even b'shas adchak, as we saw previously, it's only efsher yesh lahakel b'makam hefsid mamun v'chulu, because you're causing them to lose their zimun. So much so, you want to get a Shem Hashem. So you would think, I'm getting Shem Hashem. No, you're causing the remainder, your original group who had a chi of zimun, to lose it. Then that is not allowed. And we'll pick it up from here. B'siyata Dishmaya.